Hello, emblematic tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Arena Emblem 4 with me, BlueAnkylo. It's time to start Chapter 9, and you know what that means. A little bit of story, and then a whole bunch of playing around in the castle. So join me. With the liberation of the peninsula's north, Selef's army occupies Meath Castle as their headquarters, uncertain of how to next act. Beyond Meath and the engulfing maw of its peaks lies the Draconite's kingdom, Thracia. 776. This rural nation is ruled by King Travant, who remains bound in coalition to Emperor Arvis. Thracia is the only state anywhere in Jugdral regarded as an ally by the Grand Vale Empire. Within Thracia, Travant's minions await Selef, his children Altina and Arion at the capital. The legendary General Hannibal dubbed Thracia's shield at Capathrosia Castle. I don't know, that's a big one. The king's trusted advisor, General Disler at Luthecia Castle. There's a lot of important people. And a Loptirian agent from the Empire, Bishop Judah at Grusha Castle. Clearly the bad guy from the first generation. Travant has fortified his kingdom for one final full-scale showdown with the Liberators. Thracia's people hardly offer Selef an eager welcome. Fearing Selef as a conqueror, they flock in droves to take up arms themselves. How could any justice lie in this conflict? For whose sake is this war being fought? I'm pretty sure Lewin talked us into it. You know, we're just trying to save Granvale, and now we're invading Thracia. For the first time, these questions now shake both Selef and his army's resolve to the core. Chapter 9, For Whose Sake? Well, we got this army, and this kingdom hasn't been conquered yet. This is probably Altina, right? Altina! What was that sorry display? Why, pray tell, is Manster still standing?
Father,
I've no interest in any more excuses. Don't you dare belittle me, Altina. You are a warrior beyond compare, and you and Arion embody my will beyond these walls. I expect no less for you than to do your duty. And what do I find instead? You've ignored my orders, left an entire platoon to the slaughter, and strolled home as if nothing ever happened. I've never been more disappointed.
I'm sorry, Father, but at least let me explain. I could never agree with such tactics, which enrich us at the expense of everyone else. How could you ever expect me, the proud Thracian people, to accept prosperity built on the bones of others? Please, Father, rethink your ways. Enough, Altina. There's no place for such meddling. Still your tongue and obey, Father. Father, bear in mind, Altina is still young and unseasoned. I suspect she merely found the last battle too overwhelming a prospect. Please do forgive her, even just this once. You know, Arion, if you'd just hold back on the coddling, perhaps Altina wouldn't be so stubborn. Look, Altina, I'll give you one last chance. Take a Draconite platoon and retake Meath. If you so much as slip again, then daughter be damned, I will accept no excuses. Understood? Yes, Father. Family resemblance indeed. It's plainly obvious that she loathes me. Father, you have to remember that she's still a child. Like all children, she is yet to realize her thoughtless words have real effects. I suppose. I'm off to Capathrosia. I hear Hannibal's found himself some funny ideas about my plans. And so it falls to me to ensure he loses those ideas before someone gets hurt. I've never seen Father so fearful. What could possibly have happened? Capathogia. General Hannibal,
The rebels have seized control of Meath. Altina is en route to counterattack. Your armored knights will join her at once. Oh, your majesty, I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. There is no use fighting this war. We must arrange a truce with the liberators, if we wish to recover the strength to endure. Bowing to the Empire was a despicable choice to start, one which now leaves us serving our citizens to the true enemy on a gilded platter. I did not ask for such dopey nonsense. The rebels have slaughtered my soldiers, and now they've stolen our territory. The hour is far too late for a truce. My thought is much. Very well. I suppose I have no choice. What's this, Hannibal? Do I hear traitorous rumblings coming from that mouth of yours? Come now, your majesty. Never would a warrior such as I consider turning my cloak. Traitor indeed. Really now? Then I trust you wouldn't object to a test of your warrior's loyalty. Until the war reaches its victorious end, Hannibal, I'll be taking care of your son. I beg your pardon, your majesty? Do you have such little faith in me? You have nothing to worry about, Hannibal. If you don't intend to betray me, then I don't intend to do so much as scratch the boy. Men, bring me Hannibal's son. Papa! Oh, Carpe diem. I'm so sorry. Remember, Hannibal, you have nothing to worry about so long as you behave yourself. As soon as this war is won, you'll get him back. In pieces. I'll give him to you. I don't get it, though. The boy isn't even your real son. How could you have such sway over you? Look, there's gonna be some translation issues with this kid. Has brought so much joy into my life. A true family transcends simple blood. Oh, could it be? Does Thracia's great statesman have a soft spot for children? Now then, Thracia, depends on you, Hannibal. I mean, he just did the same thing that, Travant did, essentially. Just raised some random child. Maybe he didn't murder his parents and kidnap him off the battlefield, though, at least. Threatened to feed him to his wyvern. Disler, war is on the horizon. Defense of this castle is in your hands. Oh, your majesty, to have your presence is a true honor and pleasure. Rest assured, my lord, Luthecia is an impregnable wall. I've seen to it myself. I'll hold you to your word. Now I've reason to doubt the loyalty of Hannibal at Cappathegia. I've taken his son hostage just in case, and I'm leaving him in your custody. Yes, sir. I'll not let him out of my sight. But should Hannibal turn his cloak, then you'll kill the boy. Don't be lulled into offering even a child such as he any mercy. Understood, my lord. Travant is just flying everywhere today. Busy man. In Grusha, Bishop Judah, we may be in need of reinforcements. How soon can I expect the Emperor to honor his end of the treaty? Even the great King Travant is wary of betrayal, is he? Be at peace. An Imperial unit is on the march to Thracia even as we speak. Oops. I just played with time for your fun, King Travant. Good. In that case, I think I'll leave the defense of Grusha to you. Try not to get too cocky with the rebels, Bishop. They're a treacherous sort. He just toured his entire kingdom in like 5 minutes. Looks like they're finally sending more Draco Knights our way, Selef. This must be it. It's time we readied everybody for battle. I don't know, Lewin. Our foremost enemy is the Empire, isn't it? Waging a war here feels meaningless. The point of a battle comes from how you conduct yourself in it, Selef. And we hardly have much choice at this point. We're already this far into the fight. But what of the Draco Knights who was watching us from Manster Peak? I've seldom seen such a sad look in anyone's eyes, even though she was on top of a mountain and I was not. How could I fight someone like her? That's enough, Selef. This is a war. If you can't stand it anymore, then go on. Run home to Turnanok. Lewin, you're so mean.
I beg your pardon, Lord Lewin. His Majesty is tired and stressed. Such harsh words are uncalled for. I bid you good day, sir. Look, I know, but everyone is just as stressed as he is. Yet they all know that we can't afford to stop. With the resurrection of Lockdeer lurking on the horizon, it's crucial we get to Grandvale and stop the world falling to ruin while we still can. Thanks, Oify, but Lewin speaks the truth. An inevitable battle lies ahead, and if we see in it naught but futility, then my duty is to carve my own purpose into it. Come, Oify, Lewin. I'll never again flinch or turn away until next chapter. He's got that classic young anime kid. Is something wrong, Finn? You've been awfully quiet since we left Manster. Is something on your mind? Yes, my lord. I don't suppose you saw a lone Draco Knight lurking atop the mountains of Manster? Oh, the woman! Yeah, I saw her. I don't believe it's every day you encounter a female Draco Knight, is it? Was there something amiss about her? Well, it was her weapon. She was wielding Gaebulg, Leonster's holy lance. And I sensed an aura cloaking her, the holy aura of Nova. Like your father, also only people with like major Nova blood could even use that lance. So... What? What are you saying, Finn? Well, there's really only one explanation, my lord. Your sister Altina must not have died in the Thracian ambush 17 years ago. Nor must Gaebulg have been lost. Well, it was just lost to the people of Leonster. Altina, she's alive? Oh, then what in blazes is she doing commanding the army? Well, I'd surmise that Trevant took her back to Thrace as a child and raised her as his own, as we all did with you kids when your parents were killed. Very similar to Quan and Ethelyn. Huh? Who knew a man such as Trevant could do something so humane? Yeah, humane. It's really not that simple, Leaf. Altina is the sole inheritor of your father's holy lineage from the goddess Nova, right? As such, unlike you, she's the only one capable of wielding Gaebulg. You know, bloodlines are pretty important, and power is the only reason a man like Trevant would ever be so kind. He probably wasn't kind. Like, he did kill your parents and her parents, and then kidnap her, and then, you know, seriously. Kid, come on, grow up. So he's tricked my sister just so he can use her like a weapon? Oh, Trevant, what a disgusting man. I want to help her, Finn. If we can tell her the truth, I know we can work together to avenge our parents. Well, I believe you're the only one who could possibly convince her. Even after all these years, you are still her brother. I'm sure she'll open her heart for you to try. Maybe. Please, my lord, please save Lady Altina. Well, if they didn't give you a recruitment quest, there you go. There's actually 3 recruitment quests on this map. The last 3 for Gen 2. So let's have a quick look around the map. And, oh boy, there's a lot going on this map. Not for today's episode per se, but just to give a bit of a sneak peek. So we have the Castle Thracia, which is probably the last castle we'll hit. You know, the capital of Thracia. So down here will be Altina, although I expect she'll probably move. She's supposed to be heading our way, so, you know, we'll have to talk to her. And potentially recruit her now that we know who she is. And then eventually kill Trevant. We've got this castle down here, the Grusha with the evil Lopterian bishop. We'll probably find some more dark mages or some reinforcements or something, I would expect. We've got kind of an isolated little corner here with some villages all piled up. There's only one pillaging bandit. These guys are more like to block off Aaron, or Fee, that is to say, from flying over. But, you know, we'll talk about that strategy soon enough. Lots of money here if we can save them from the bandits. And I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of these has an item in it that we want to pick up. Of course, we've got Disler. He's like the rando. He does drop something at least, but he's like nobody. Nobody cares about this guy. Just one random general for us to take out. Knats doesn't really count either, but Hannibal might. So we'll talk more about Hannibal, you know, when we get closer to talking to him. But you might notice his picture on the side. It's Fate. He showed up right when I found him there. Anyway, so maybe we'll deal with Hannibal. The trick would be, of course, how would we ever rescue
It was this castle, right? We have to somehow rescue Carpe Diem, whatever the kid's name is, which is the final child of our first generation we haven't seen, before we can recruit Hannibal. So it's kind of tricky. This is one that's pretty easy to miss, the way I understand it. Although I have some plans, don't worry. I already have a plan for this guy. If you pay close attention to his stats and you think of someone I recruited last episode, or last chapter, maybe you can figure out what I'm going to do to make sure we can recruit him. But we'll figure that out, you know, when we get there. I'll explain it on camera later. So that's all for the map. I mean, it's a fairly large map, lots of mountains. I'm sure there'll be lots of reinforcements. I'd say this is one of the more complicated ones, just because there's a couple extra things to do if you want to get everybody. Before that, though, hey, it's arena time. It's castle fun time. One of my big goals here is to see if I can get Seliph to level 20 to promote him before we get out. Oh, I did check, I booted up this map ahead of time, just a second. I was going to check, before we go any further, I want to see lover combinations. Like, Fee does not have a lover yet. She's supposed to be falling in love with Arthur. We do have this augury here, and I haven't showed it in Gen 2 yet. I forgot about it. If you check romance, you can see, like, ooh, Arthur is taking your fancy. That's not, like, super close, but they're on the path of falling in love. And, you can also check, you know, who the parents were, which is quite nice. I mean, I've got it all on the side for you guys to be convenient, but it is nice that the game does keep track of it in a way that you could find. Also, there's music here that we probably never heard, so that's fun. And I assume when we get to the end of the game, almost for sure, the game will tell us how many wins and losses everyone had. So I haven't really been following up on those very often because it doesn't really matter. So anyway, that means Fee and Arthur are on the way. Tinny is going to start working with Seti or Sed, although I expect it will take a while. I doubt they'll even know each other just yet. We need to specifically pair them up yet, so they haven't even started. So that'll be one of the goals for this chapter. There's an easier goal though. So Johan is in love with Larcy. That's settled. Leaf is in love with Nana. Seliph is in love with Lana. Nana and Lana, they're done. Shannon is not in love yet, but I believe he is very, very close. We can find out here. Ah, you're well and truly in love with Patty. So that won't take too long. I wish, in retrospect, I had waited around a little bit longer on the last chapter, because I bet you we could have got the two of them to fall in love before this chapter. And if that was the case, we could have moved Shannon's money over, so that Patty could have started... They could have started in love, and then Patty would have the money, and then I could either give that to anybody, or basically use her money with the additional money there to purchase the thief sword and some other stuff that she needs. I'd like to get that, or not the thief sword, the bargain band, so that she could maybe get the Paragon ring and all that stuff too for all the things we wanted to do with that. Anyway, that was kind of the love checks. That's the only people that I was gonna pair up that have not already been paired up. So there's 3 left, 3 pairings, and 1 is basically done. And Arthur and Fee will take a little while, and Seti and Teeny will take a fairly long time. And that's all the girls, I think. Because, unfortunately, Julia not going to fall in love with anybody. Okay, that said, we should always check the armory when you get to a new chapter, because they do like to add items in here. And, oh boy, they added a wind tome. So that's, you know, best C-rank spell in the game, I think. I guess the light tome is a contender, but only like 1 or 2 people can even use the light tome. So wind tome, pretty good. We'll definitely pick that up for somebody. I should probably still get the recover staff for someone, but it was pretty expensive. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else new. And then just a recap of what's sitting around in the pawnbroker. So we have a pursuit band ready for somebody. There's a few options. We could give it to Patty, but it seems kind of silly because she doesn't really fight. Johan could certainly get some value out of it. That might be the only 2 that don't have pursuit right now. Bargain is supposed to go to Patty. Paragon is whoever needs it. Speed, I haven't figured that out either. And Bolt Sword was also supposed to go to Patty, I think. I just don't have enough money for her. That's the trouble, right? Like, I really would like to have a ranged weapon on my steely thief, but you know, money. So if you're just thinking pursuit, Patty does not have pursuit. Most people do, though, because of our selective breeding process. Lean doesn't have it, but it doesn't matter. Nana has got it. Seliph has got it. Shannon's got it. Ooster, Favel, Leaf. So Johan was one option. Might be a good choice. The problem is axes are heavy. His speed's not great. So even with the pursuit band, if he can't outspeed an enemy, you don't get the extra attack. So, it's something that's missing from him, but I don't know if he can get a whole lot of value out of it. Seti has got it. Dermot, Finn, Lester, Ares, Arthur. That's the whole team. We've been all the way around, right? At this point? Yeah. So, like, basically it comes down to Johan or Paddy at this point, and Paddy doesn't really need it, and Johan... I guess Johan's the best bet. The other thing is, though, like, maybe we'll be recruiting someone who would want it. You might notice that Altina does not have Pursuit. And lances are a little bit easier to get away with than axes as far as weight goes. Plus, you can use swords. Now, I think if we do manage to recruit her, which, you know, we're going to make sure we do, I think when she promotes at level 20, which she's very close to, I think she gets Pursuit at promotion anyway. I did look it up a little bit just to see, like, who should I give the Pursuit band, because I'd hate to buy it for Altina and then 5 minutes later give it away. Also, she probably won't have the money for it. But anyway, I don't actually think she needs it. Theoretically, we might also recruit Hannibal. I think he could use it. Yeah, because he does not have Pursuit either. He's got some cool stuff. And Vantage Pursuit is a nice combo. I think you get both attacks. No. If you have Vantage Pursuit, you probably attack, counter, and then attack again. Like, if you're attacked, if the enemy strikes on you, you still strike first, but they get the follow-up before your second attack, I think. It's only add up that ignores turn order. But still, you know, that's an option for him. Again, he's not very fast either, so at least he uses some swords. But, I don't know. Point is, I don't really know what I'm doing with the Pursuit. I don't know. Well, let's just end it there. Blue doesn't know what he's doing. So, that said, let's test out some arena-ing. I think... How much money has... Seliph is a little bit short on cash. We could sell something for him to buy the Paragon Band if I wanted to do that. And I really think it's important to get him his horse now. And I really don't use that Flame Sword very much. It's not that good. Oh, wait. He's got... Lana could give him money. Oh, she's got lots of money. Does she need it? She needs some of it. She does need to repair the physics staff. That's like 8,000. She doesn't need that much money. The problem is if I do that with her, that kind of takes a turn. I'm not sure. Well, no, we've probably got enough time. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna put a save down at the beginning of this turn because I don't know. This doesn't even get rid of all of her money. It just puts, you know, Seliph at 50k. And yeah, let's do Seliph in the arena first because, you know, why not, right? I will be doing a little bit of fast forwarding to try to get through more arena, but the first time we'll do it normally, basically. I just figured selling a sword was dumb because I would have wanted to buy it back eventually. Alright, so the only thing he needs is the Paragon Band. Someone's going to get that speed ring. I don't know who. Maybe I should give the speed ring to Johan with the Pursuit Band. It's something he'd be pretty awesome. If I can get enough money on him, that might not be the worst plan. Because he hits hard. If he's just a bit faster and Pursuit, that might be the best way to do it. I'll think about it. Alright. So, Seliph into the arena. We're just going to try to do it with the Silver Swords, obviously. We might need to buy the Brave Sword, but Silver Sword's hopefully strong enough. Excuse me while I open a tasty beverage. Okay, so Sakura, the Sword Cav, not going to be very hard. 19 damage, most people will barely take any damage at all there. Who's next? Apostle, the Axe Knight. He's not going to do very well against people that have swords. So, yeah. I mean, this is pretty classic. The first couple rounds of the arena are pretty easy. It's very rare that we get stumped before, I would say, round 4. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 are generally anybody that can do, well, Brave Sword. But generally, we can get through these first few phases fairly easily. Yeah. And Seliph can do crits. Alright, good, good. Come on, Seliph, let's see what you can do. HP and luck. Well, Not a great start to today's... See, I spelt it Corpora. Corpor. I think it's pronounced Corpor. Or I don't know. A lot of these are like either Gaelic or Irish or Welsh kind of pronunciation type words. Anyway, I looked it up, and then they spelled it Carpair or something weird in the game anyway. Oh, so Clayne's got like a fair bit of defense. It doesn't really matter when we get crits though. Selef's pretty strong, isn't he? It's really all to do with his dad's sword though. Alright, 2 HP, 1 speed, 1 luck. That's a little better. He really could use some more strength though. Alright, can we keep it up? Fire Mage, Slayton. Alright. This looks like it's an easy win to me. Another fancy crit, I believe. Alright, as long as Selef gets to level 20, that's all that I really care about. Draco Knight with a Brave Lance. Ooh. I wonder if he can do this one without a Brave Sword. I mean, he can get a crit eventually, right? Actually, I think he still had good odds to win that. I don't think he needed a crit, but I think the crit just, you know, sealed the deal. Good job, Selef. HP, strength. Well, I mean, I asked for strength. Alright, but more importantly, before we have to do the final round, which may or may not be very difficult, we can do promotion party. There's going to be a lot of promotions today if I can get this working out. Looks like you've been working real hard. Would you like to be a Night Lord like your dad was? Actually, it's a slightly different class, I think. But close enough. If I remember correctly from my research, Selef can actually dismount from his cav if you want. Although it sometimes causes bugs that glitch the game out, so. 2 skill, 5 strength, 2 speed, 2 defense, and 3 resistance. That's a pretty good promotion. More importantly, he gets a horse. You know, it would have been really cool if he got 1 more authority star off of that. But beggars, you know, he doesn't need that much. I think he went from C lances and A swords to star swords and B lances. I think. Or maybe he had star swords all... But anyway, now he looks a lot more like his father. And his stats are also pretty strong. So, happy to see that. No new skills. I mean, he's still just got his Major Balder bloodline and Minor Naga, so that's not going to change anything. But, yeah, that big +5 strength, that makes a huge difference. Yeah, also his crit is 30%, I think. This is ridiculous, having a sword with stars, because if it if it gives you the crit skill, basically, I think... it's skill percent plus stars past 50. This is already as good as a killer sword in like the Game Boy Advance games, which were pretty strong, and it will just keep getting better. Like eventually it'll be, I don't know, you could get up to 50. He'd have like 71%. I don't know. That's just crazy. Constant crits. A Brave Sword with the kills would be better. Maybe that's the best weapon in the game. A Brave Sword with 100 kills. Could anything top that? You probably get oftentimes 4 crits in a single fight. Alright. Final round. Kanan. Hey, wait a second. This guy's... Speaking of Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems. Kanan. Alright, of course he's a Baron with lots of armor. You get to see the A rank wind magic. So that's pretty cool. I want to get that tome. That's the spell I want. Okay, Selef, how are you missing? That's... I mean, we're dodging too. It's fine, but... Alright. We're gonna win this eventually, but, like, let's just speed this up by a couple minutes. Thanks, game. Alright, here we go. Last level up. HP 1, defense 1. Alright, whatever. Enjoy your time in the arena. Here's some money. Okay, good enough. So I'm happy with that. Now we sell the Paragon Band, and I didn't have to get rid of the Flame Sword. We got lots of money, and we'll just use that to repair the Silver Sword for now. I'm probably not going to buy the speed ring for Seliph. I know Sigurd had it for a long time, but he didn't need it. He just had it because he picked it up. Am I selling this? Hold on. Oh, it is. He did say repair. He says, I'll take good care with this one. I'm like, am I selling it to you? Hold on. Yeah. What store am I in? All right, anyway. So we've got lots of money on Seliph. No big deal. Who's next? Let's do the Ulster-Larcy twins with their free purchasing of items. And I'll speed through some of this a little bit. So we'll buy the Paragon Band, and might as well buy the Speed Ring because it doesn't really cost her anything. And she already has Pursuit, so that does not help her. Okay. Again, hopefully you guys don't mind a little bit of fast forwarding. We'll just go with the Silver Blade because it's pretty good, and the first couple rounds should be super easy. I don't think Larcy will have any trouble at all. Basically, I figure if anything that that Seliph can do, the actual Myrmidon Swordmasters will have like a much easier time. Alright, also she should get promoted pretty soon as well. This is really the promotion party chapter or episode. There you go. HP 1, Strength 1, Luck 1, Defense 1. A very good level up for her. Especially because I think her skill was already capped. Oh boy. Oh boy. Larcy. Here we go. First Swordmaster of Gen 2, not counting Shannon, but you know what I mean. First promotion. I have seen other people like to put like a normal silver sword or something like that on the Swordmasters because it's lighter and that's cool and all. But I feel like the blades work really well on these guys. 5 skill, 5 strength, 5 speed, 2 defense. It's already capped skill and speed. Oh, that's so bad. I mean, it's so bad it's good. So, sheesh. Can she even get any stronger? She's got so much. I mean, I put her the speed ring on her. I mean, we can leave it there for now. We can sell it back, but sheesh. Oh, that's great. And she picked up Adept. That's right. Swordmasters get Adept. So now she's got, like, why would you put the Brave Sword on her? She's gonna go Adept so often. She's got 33 base attack speed minus, you know, the weight, so 29. I think it's 20 plus your attack speed minus the enemy's attack speed. So if she's at 29 plus 20, that's 49. So she's got a 49 base Adept, I think, minus whatever the enemy's attack speed. So slow enemies with negative, she might have a higher than 50% chance to Adept. Maybe. I'm not sure all the math, but, like, that's just, man. Let's go watch how this goes. This should be kind of hilarious. Who said this Fire Emblem was hard? I should never have said it was hard. It's Super Nintendo style, so it doesn't hold your hands very much. But balance-wise, whew, it's pretty easy to break this game without really trying very hard. I guess if you skip the arena, it would be a little bit harder, but psh, who would do that? Man. Yeah, she's gonna get Adept so often. These guys... I'm in love. Larcy's best girl. Yeah, she can't hardly even get stats up at this point. I have a feeling her strength is capped. We know her skill is capped. Her speed might be able to go up to 30, but I'm not even sure about that. Oh no, a Draco Knight. Well, that's the wrong skill. That's the correct skill. I think between Adept and Astra, if they proc, I think she gets like 10 attacks in a row. It's just nuts. Hey, some luck in defense. That's good. Oh, man. This is why people pay to go to the arena, to watch her just crush everyone. Okay, how many times are we going to get blocked by Kanan here, though? We got 2. Oh, now he's dead. Thanks, Astra. I kind of feel bad that we didn't get to inherit Luna on anyone. No, do we get Luna on anyone that can use it? Like, Paddy has Luna. It's basically trash. Luna is pretty nice skill, too, to be honest. Anyway, that was hilarious. And now she's got too much money. This is why... Is there anyone she can give it to? She could give... Yeah. Now, if I give it this is a mistake in ordering. If I give money now to Johann, actually this is not bad because then he'd have money for that pursuit band. Maybe I just let her overflow because she's really not going to need money. We're going to lose 7,500 because we're going to sell the we have to sell the I have to sell the Paragon band before I give gold, or else I can't buy it on anyone else. I can sell the speed ring later. I probably shouldn't have even bought it on her, honestly, but actually no, we don't have to go over. She's got a very interesting trick where she can just buy stuff and sell it later. Like, she doesn't need to overflow is what I'm trying to say. She can just hold on to this bargain band, which we're going to give away eventually. But there's no point... Yeah, okay. And then now we can sell the Paragon band and the speed ring in case someone else wants to buy it. And then, yeah, she can give her gold after that. Perfect. Alright, and we will also I also probably could have done a repair. That would not have saved the 7,500 gold, though. Alright, and then now, because she is in love, she can give her spare gold over to Johann. What a deal. And then, I think that means Johann is going to be the pursuit band holder for now. He's not going to have... If I buy him the pursuit band, he's not going to have enough money to buy the Paragon band, but that's okay. I almost might rather just try to get him enough cash to buy the speed ring, actually, because if he's going to even finish the arena, he might need this. And yeah, if I buy him the Paragon band, there's no guarantee he even finishes the arena. Last chapter, he couldn't finish it because he got stuck on a sword guy. I think I've settled on giving him that weapon, whatever it's called, the pursuit band. He's still going to not always get it because he's not super fast. Like, he's not going to get pursued on this fight, for instance. He is going to win it, though, right? Yes. I mean, he's got pretty good defense, too, so it's okay. He should do well here, and he's faster, so the Brave Axe will give him 4 attacks per turn, so that's easy. And this one's, like, come on. Oh, come on, Johann, you really need a couple good hits. How much damage does he do? 22. He needs 3 hits? Oh, come on. He can't even win this fight. Oh, this is so bad. I don't even know if he can win this 3rd fight. Oh, that was so close. We got super lucky, and then he died. I haven't done a lot of, like, spamming arena in Gen 2. So I'm going to try to get Johann through it via, well, this. I don't want to calculate the odds. It's not very high. He's got a 28%. Unfortunately, he has to hit 3 times. If he was 1 point stronger, he would actually have this. He would have already won by now. Twice even, maybe. But he needs to dodge. He can't. What am I even thinking? It's 100% to hit plus Brave Start. There's literally no way he can win. What am I even doing? Oh, that's brutal. He can't even beat round 3. There's no way. And that's his lightest weapon. His most accurate, lightest weapon. 1270. There's a silver axe. I thought there was a silver axe somewhere. Did I give that to Leaf? Yeah. Okay, the silver axe is still heavier and the same accuracy as the brave axe. Oh man, axes are so bad. I'm sorry, everybody. I got the hopes up there. Basically, we need to get Johann a level up on the field in today's chapter. In this episode, not this episode. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. We need to get him to level 18 or 19, and he needs to get like 1 strength. With 1 strength, he can get past that Myrmidon, and I think he'll be pretty good after that. But you know, these sword guys just tearing him apart. All right, well, let's just move on for now. Ulster should be also pretty easy, so let's throw him in the arena. I need something easy after that gong show. You don't really need this for the It's so silly. These guys, they can just buy all the rings. Like, the inheriting power of that bargain skill is like really, really good for the arena. In fact, I would say perhaps giving due to be the parents for Larcy and Ulster might be too much. Like, we've put too much power in their hands. Anyway, Ulster won't be much different than Larcy. Oops, I'm sorry about that. My mistake. He's not level 20 already, is he? Actually, that might have been his level 20 level up. Oops. We probably could have got him promoted. Sorry, trying to speed up. I just looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, it's 40 minutes already. Ugh, I have barely leveling on like 3 or 4 people. Okay, well, we got him to level 21. It doesn't really matter. It actually might matter if he was at like his stat caps. Yeah, I mean, he's probably defense cap, skill cap, maybe even strength capped. I don't know. But the thing is, if the class change pushes him up to his promoted stat caps, then it doesn't really matter. Anyway, welcome to Hero. I've heard you wanted to become one. Sadly, Hero's not going to be as good as Swordmaster. I don't know why, but... basically, at this point, Larcy will be slightly stronger than him. Two skill, 5 strength, 2 speed, 3 magic, 2 defense, and 3 resistance. So he got, like, maybe better balance promotion, but not as, like, well, you can just compare the two. Can I? No, because I've already ended her turn. I think they've well, they've both capped their skill as soon as they promote. Well, no. I think he's capped his skill. I bet you Swordmasters have the 30 skill cap and Heroes have the 27. So, you know, the same strength. Essentially, they both have max skill. She's got a bit more speed on him, which is just due to growth. He's got a lot of defense, though. I have to say, he is one tanky hero. And I guess that is kind of classical for heroes. They are often more defensive than Swordmasters, so that's cool. He's definitely a more survivable version of Larcy. She's still got 15 defense, but 22 is pretty impressive. And I'll probably move that shield ring to somebody else at some... I keep saying it, but then I don't know who to give it to. The other shield ring is on Seliph, which is good. I might just end up putting it on, like, Johan or something. At least if he was a tank, maybe he'd get through the arena. But, like, we've got no money for him right now, so it's not going to happen. Anyway, oh, also, the other big change is no adept on promotion. So that's one of the big advantages for Swordmaster. Oops. What was that? You can't change your class more than once. Leave. We're not playing Fire Emblem, what was it called? Sacred Stones. Alright, well, let's get him through the arena. Oh, he got some healing in there. Did you see that? Soul triggered. We'll watch some of the Canaan fight, although I'll skip some tornadoes. 1. And a miss? Well, 78%, I guess. That's fine. Steel blades, you know, not the most accurate weapons. Alright, come on. Ulster, 1 HP, 1 luck. Well, lucky, but not that lucky. Okay, now he doesn't get a girlfriend, unfortunately, so I don't have the same trick of sending money around with him, which maybe I should have considered. I don't know who I would have paired him up with, but maybe I should have given him somebody to love, because obviously we're going to waste some money now. And there's nothing really, I mean, I could buy him a weapon or something, but he doesn't need them. I mean, he also has no inventory space, so there's that. You know, I keep forgetting, I have never actually gone through and double-checked that nothing is lost in the supply room. I said it a couple times earlier that I was going to double-check. I never did that. Great job, Ankylo. Anyway, oh, I guess at the very least we should repair first. There you go. And, I mean, we're going to sell this Paragon Band back because he definitely doesn't need it, generally speaking. And, you know, the rest of these, he's got too many rings, like... He's got 2 speed rings. I don't even know if they stack. Why did I buy him a second speed ring? They don't stack. This is so dumb. Well, I mean, that's good science there. You know, you get rid of that speed ring. The money is just gone. It doesn't matter. At least someone else can theoretically pick it up. I bought it because I was trying to be clever. It didn't work. Too clever for my own good. Maybe I should give him the flame sword because it's worse. Like, the fire spell's worse than the winds. And then someone else could have the wind blade that's a bit better. Whatever. Who's next? That's 3 good finishes. I mean, Shannon will probably clear it as well. He doesn't get a promotion party. The thing is, I might want to wait on Shannon because I kind of want his money to move over. And he doesn't have bargains, so you can't, like, buy stuff and then not lose out on the half of the value. So maybe we'll hold off on Shannon. And I don't think I want to buy the Paragon Band on him. It's probably not what I'm going to do. Julia, oh yeah, she's a sage now. That's pretty sweet. Seliph could send her some money if she wanted to buy the Paragon, if I care. I mean, I'm not trying to get that on every single person. Like, it's cool, but it's not necessary. Lester, I would like to get Lester promoted. Who else really, like, Arthur. Arthur's another really high value promotion. Maybe we should do him next. I think he gets a horse when he promotes, so that puts him in a top tier category. Enough that I am definitely going to Paragon ring him, because that should get him to it. You know, I say I'm not going to do this amount of micro management, getting all the Paragon XP, but now I'm doing it anyway because I can't stop myself. I can't help it. But I mean, it's certainly like more optimal play than just finishing the arena at 50,000 gold, wasting money and not getting full experience possible. Anyway, it looks like Arthur's doing a pretty swell job in here. I don't really expect him to have too much trouble. HP, speed, resistance, pretty decent. I mean, Wind Tome is so good. It would be pretty sweet to get the Wind Tome to like over 50 kills. That'd be very, very strong as well. It doesn't get like Brave effect or anything, but still be very, very nice. Alright, Strength, Speed, Magic, Luck. That's lots of stuff over 20 before he promotes. Great. Alright. Promotion party continue. Mage Knight. Yes, just like his father, Azel. Alright. It's a good day. I love promotion parties, man. I know I've Let's Played a lot of these games. The Shining Forces, Fire Emblems. I don't know. What else? What other games have good promotion parties? But at least those sorts of games. I gotta find more. I should play the next Ogre Battle and Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff. Okay. 1 skill, 5 strength, 1 speed, but 3 magic, 4 defense, and 2 resistance. Look, he got a horse. He's on a horse. Yeah. That's the most important stuff. Still, his speed's over 20, his skill's over 20, his luck's over 20, his magic is 24. I don't know what it caps at. I think sages will have the better stats. Like there's kind of a trade-off for being on a horse. You obviously lose out a little bit on some stats, and I think Sage gets adept, right? So I believe the reason... Where is he? He's hiding. He blends in. Seti, aren't you in the areas? The reason Seti has adept, I think... Oh no, it's a personal skill. I thought it was a class skill. Sometimes I forget which is which. He must have got it from one of his parents. It doesn't matter. Anyway, things like the mounted units tend to not get as many class skills, rather... Like, that's kind of like... It's like Swordmaster gets a class skill. Great. Well, what does Hero get? Hero doesn't get a horse. Doesn't get any skills. Like, come on. Come on. Anyway. Arthur, I have to say, pretty strong, right? Like, this is good. How close would he be to 50? It's probably not going to happen. We would have to, like, funnel him a lot of experience to get him there. Anyway, horses are great. Cannot complain about mounted Mage. This will also help him stay close to Fee, because she can fly. So if we want to get support bonuses from the two of them, that'll make things a little bit easier. HP skill. Well, you know, can't always win. Wind's probably best to go wind versus wind, honestly. Even if you can get weapon triangle with something else, you lose out on attack speed so bad. Anyway, Arthur is going to show this guy who's the real wind champion. Now, please just let me have that tornado tome. That would be Arthur's, like, ultimate weapon. Like, that really would be the best weapon I could get him. Or wait, no. He couldn't use it. He's got a fire, but I'll have to double check. Hold on. I might have got a little bit ahead of myself there. Yeah, he could not use the tornado because his parents passed down fire, thunder, holy blood, not wind, holy blood. You'd have to have a Lewin father, a Lewin, not Tharja. What was his dad? What was her mom's name? Tinny and Talcha. It was one of those weird names. Yeah. Yeah, so if you had, like, Lewin Talcha, then Arthur could use Tornado or Forsetti. Oh, well. It's fine. Maybe we'll get him, whatever the fire one is. Okay, well, that was easy, right? Like, that was nothing to worry about. Let's do another easy one. I assume Tinny's won't be any different. Also, she needs a little bit of cash. I should probably just buy the new Wind Tome for her, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Who else would I buy that new Wind Tome for? Like, said he doesn't need it. He's got Elwind, which is better anyway. I guess Julia could use Wind, but Light is sort of better on its own anyway. So I don't think Julia needs it. Lana could use it. I guess the Wind Tome would be her best as well, but she's not really a combat. I mean, she's got so much magic and speed. She would be pretty good with it, but I feel like she's busy healing people most of the time. That's what sages get. Sages get healing staves. That's right. And light magic. But yeah, I guess Nana. No, Nana doesn't get. Well, when she promotes, I forget. She might actually get some magic then. Some like offensive skill levels. But her magic stat is terrible, so I think Tinny would be the best bet. She's not in love yet, so there's no way to move money around. So I think we junk that. It's more important to get the Paragon Band for XP, if that's what I want. And then we'll buy the Wind Tome when we can afford it. How much, which, just to double check, will cost 3,000. Okay. One arena fight to get the Paragon Band. She should be fine for the first couple rounds. In fact, these mages with their wrath, they can always win these things. Like, it's really no big deal. Alright, let's get her some extra experience, because I'd like to get her promoted with the promotion party. And as soon as she gets 3,000 gold, we'll buy her a lighter tome. There we go. It's also probably cheaper to repair. Alright, 2 HP, 1 skill, 1 speed, 1 magic, 1 defense. She is very frail, that's right. Very low defense. Alright, now you can get your sort of optimal weapon for the moment. I mean, the fire tome is just so bad. It's just, I don't know when you'd ever really want to use it. Alright, so you can see, like, we're losing a little bit of might here, but the 5 attack speed is probably worth it most of the time. And, we can switch to El Thunder if we need it for, like, a crit or something. HP, skill, and magic. As long as she keeps getting magic up, can't argue with that. Alright, the Brave Lance might just kill her in 2 hits. She has enough HP, right? No. 29. She definitely dies in 2 hits. So she had to dodge one of those. Of course, then she starts getting pursuit and stuff, and she murders him. But, you know, technically there was a 1 in 9 chance she died. And then she would have come back with a Wrath crit and killed him. HP, magic, luck, defense. The fact that she's just got double the luck in like 3 level ups, that's pretty great actually. She went from 2 luck to 4 luck. And now she's about to go to War Mage, just like her mama. Alright. It's probably not as fun as Sage or Mage Knight, because horses are pretty great. And Sage is pretty amazing stats. You know, can't really argue with that. But, War Mage, right? Alright, 3 skill, some strength, 6 speed, 5 magic, 4 defense, 5 resistance. I would say that's better stats than what we got from Arthur's Mage Knight. Like, Mage Knight was good, but mostly for the horse, and I think he got more defense stats, maybe. But Tinny, she still got 4 defense and, like, 4 resistance, so she did great. And she may not have gotten a horse, but she does have 6 movement now, so she went from, I think, 5 to 6. And she can technically use a sword and also B-rank staves. So that's kind of like a sage, actually, isn't it? Like, what's the difference between that and sage? She gets a sword? I don't even know. B-rank staves either way. Movement 6 either way. Oh, I think... Well... Actually, she gets adept. That's the one. War Mage gets adept. Okay, so she gets the super skill. She gets swords, even if they're just weak swords. I don't know why you'd use a sword with her, honestly. I can't really think of a good opportunity for it. I guess you could give her a magic sword, but why would you do that? Because she could just use the tomes herself. She doesn't actually need an expensive sword. That seems silly. Anyway, A rank. So in the end, we'll try to get her some better Thunder Tome. And let's get her through the arena, because, I mean, this is going to be... You thought it was easy before. Now see the power of Adept. I mean, yeah, there's no way these guys can even touch her. HP and luck, sure. Always good to get lucky. Oh, that was it. Right, 1 fight left. Alright, good job, Tinny. I think we'll just leave her with the tome she has. She's got 1 tome with more damage, and then a regular tome. Kind of the same as Arthur. You know, he's got Elfire for damage. Oh, Thoron, that's right. I could give that to somebody. He can use it, technically, right? I was planning on giving that to Tinny. Because, like, you know, like mother, like daughter. And then if Arthur ever gets the Fire Tome. I'll leave it with him for now, but it gives him the most potential for wrath damage, right? Because he's got the magic ring, 24 plus 5, plus the A rank spell. She's actually got 27 magic. She's got even more. It's fine as it is for now, but I might switch some spells around at some point. Obviously, Elwind is all you ever need. All you need is Elwind. Alright, we're getting close to an hour now, but we're still going strong. Let's see, who else should we throw through the arena grinder easily? Oh, there's like a couple easy people like Dermot. Dermot will get promoted in no time. He can even afford the Paragon Band. Is there any reason we wouldn't spend his money? Oh yeah, Dermot! Who's he falling in love with? He has a lean. That's right. Let's check that. I said earlier in the episode we only had 3 to go. There's actually 4 to go. I forgot about him. Fee! Wait, that's the wrong person. You're supposed to like lean. Okay, I've got to make sure Dermot is near lean this chapter. Does she think of him at least? Because the augury shows each person their top romance option. Okay, good. So at least for lean, Ares is her closest bet. And for Fee is more in love with, like, Fee prefers Arthur, and lean prefers Ares, which is correct. So even though Dermot likes Fee more, it doesn't matter, because Arthur's going to fall in love with her first. That is what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's get him through the arena. This should be a pretty piece of cake again, and I have the money, so we might as well. And let's just speed through this. I want to get another couple more promotions. We'll go... Man, I hate it when these episodes get super long, but we'll go a bit longer. HP, skill, speed, defense. Oh, that's right. He's been missing out on some stats. That was a good level up. Plus, you know, now he's level 20. So, promotion party. Forest Knight. Right, this is the Beowulf promotion. He always was the young Beowulf. Alright, Dermot. Show me your moves. He didn't really need the Paragon Band to promote, but we're not going to be able to transfer the money around anytime too soon, so... 9 skill? 1 strength, 6 speed. Okay, that's a significant amount of skill. Maybe Beowulf had higher skill and just hit the cap. But Dermot, that actually balanced his stats out really nicely, because he was kind of low skill, a little bit low speed, and now he's very balanced. You know, he might not be the best, you know, promoted cav we've got, but he's a good all-rounder. And did he pick up Adept as well? Might be a forest ability. It's unfortunate because he's the main Brave Sword wielder, and that won't stack, but it's no big deal. If we ever use the Wing Slayer, which I probably won't. Brave Sword is just so good. Anyway, let's just keep going. I would expect... He was already going to clear the arena pretty easily. This just makes it even better. Also, 50 kills on the Brave Sword. He now gets crits. And he just got a ton of skills, so he's much better to crit. Alright, this is kind of silly. Brave Sword, I still think it might be the best actual weapon in the game. Especially with crits. Not a great level up. HP skill. Okay. Slayton. No slaying today. And Trista. We even had weapon triangle disadvantage, but what they really didn't realize is that it's not a triangle. It's just a sword beats axe, axe beats lance, lance sometimes beats axe, but it's basically sword beats everything. This is gonna be fine. No one's worried, right? HP, skill, and luck. He's not getting any strength from these level ups, which would be nice, but anyway, that was fine, you know? Anybody that thought something different would happen with Dermot is sorely misinformed. Alright, who else could we do relatively easily without me thinking much, and maybe get some more promotions out of it? Ares probably could clear it. Wonder if he will need to buy the Brave Sword to do it. He doesn't have enough money right now. See, I'd like to get everyone promoted is what I'm thinking. He is not in love yet, and it's going to take a little while. I don't really want to sell Mistletoe or anything. I want to see how much it's worth, though. You can't sell it. I guess that makes sense. So we don't have enough money for the Paragon Band. We're not going to use the Javelin in the arena. She's gonna have to win a couple rounds, and then if I want to buy it, I'll buy it. One more round, and then we can buy it if I want. HP, speed, and defense. Okay, good level up. Good enough. I'll still buy it for him. I don't know if he's got enough left. I'm pretty sure he can get a promotion here, and that's kind of all I care about right now. Assuming he can clear the arena, that is to say. He just got a crit there, by the way. So, because he gets crits, you know, he's got a pretty good advantage. He just tried to speed through a little bit to save a little bit of time, and he just gets a crit every time. Alright. 2 fights left. Alright, how's this one gonna look? It's gonna hurt. We need a crit here. And we needed a dodge. Oh, did I make a mistake going in with the little sword? Maybe I should have gone with... Maybe I should have gone in with Mistletoe. I didn't want to use this. It's very expensive. Oh, stupid Brave Lance. There we go. We got a crit eventually. HP 1, luck 1. Alright. That's unfortunate. And the final round is a mage, so... I definitely want to win this one, but... Is he outsped by the Tornado Mage? Didn't matter. He actually got very lucky. We dodged a lot of tornadoes. And we got some luck as our reward. Perfect. Alright, hopefully you guys don't mind me speeding through this stuff as we're over an hour long already. We didn't have to use the Mistletoe very often. Brave Lance, definitely his weakness as a... Well, he only had C rank and lances. We didn't have any really good options. Right, Mistletoe comes with crit. It's the only weapon he's got that has the ridiculous... That's right. But he could get Mistletoe to attack twice in a row, plus Pursuit. Yeah, it's a really good sword, make no mistake. Alright, Paladin time. So this will give him probably B rank in lances, which won't change much, but I guess we could get him a steel lance. I should probably buy that javelin back. Or I could give the javelin to someone else who needs it a bit more. So we got, what, 3 skill, 2 strength, 3 speed, 5 magic, 3 defense, and 5 resistance. Well, that does sort of answer one of my questions. He's got enough magic. I could give him one of the magic swords, like that bolt sword. Although I was going to give that to Patty, of course. But he doesn't need the javelin to get ranged. He can get a magic sword. Whereas, who was I thinking? Finn, wherever he is, he's in here. Believe me. Finn, his only option for a range 2 attack is a javelin. So it might be better to give him the jav and then consider buying one of the magic swords for Ares. It might be worth actually switching over Ulster's. He's only got 5 magic. He doesn't really need it. And mounted ranged magic attack is kind of better. More likely to help. Nana, if she had magic skill, like magic stat, she could get a lot of value out of it, but she's not going to. Alright, well that's another one done. Anyway, Ares, good job, buddy. You only had one little hiccup in there. Let's see, who's next? We could probably get Favel through pretty quick. Yeah, let's just do Favel quick. Man, I wish he had more money. We just recruited him last chapter, but he's probably not going to get to level 20 here. And there's no... Well, the only way we could get him the Paragon Band is if we use some of the thief money. And, like, technically we've got enough. But I really want to spend Patty's money on other things right now. And getting Favel promoted just is not a priority. Next chapter, buddy. Next chapter. For now, you can just do the arena. You'll be fine, probably. I'm going to put a save down, because I'm actually not sure if he's going to be fine. Oh, also, we should pay some attention to some of these enemies are going to have new weapons, because we're fighting them with a ranged weapon for the first time. Not like I expect a whole lot of trouble. Favel is very strong. It's just, you know, no horse. Brave bow versus Cylon, the armored bow. It's just a bow with a suit of plate mail around it, which is kind of true here. Anyway, we should be fine, yeah. We outspeed him. Brave bow is good, but it's no match for Favel. Okay, 2 HP, 1 luck. That's not helping your case, buddy. Armored Lance. Yeah, this is easy. Nothing to worry about there. Fire Mage, Slayton. Oh, yeah, same as before for Fire Mage. And then instead of a Brave Lance, we get a Javelin Draco Knight. This is... Wait. A Draco Knight? Well, he's dead. Oh, he actually survived a hit. Wow. Well, that's a lot easier than a Brave Lance Javelin. Or a Brave Lance Draco Knight with someone with a sword. That's actually kind of funny. Why would they put up against an archer? Anyway, 2 HP, 1 strength, 1 luck, 1 defense, 1 resistance. Pretty good level up. No speed, but... Alright, can he defeat Kanan? Kanan, who's faster than him, and kills him in 2 hits? The answer is probably no. How would we win this? Luck. We need so much luck. We've been quite lucky, but we're going to get hit eventually. Yeah, I don't think Favel wins that fight. Well, I have this thing. I got this one thing that I should have just done from the beginning. There you go. Youthful beats everything. I forgot how good Youthful is. It's pretty bad. Pretty good. Pretty bad. It's so bad it's good. Anyway, that's Favel. He went from level 13 to level 15. Even if I gave him the Paragon Band, he wouldn't have hit 20, I don't think. And we can do the Paragon Band next chapter for him. So maybe he'll still get promoted before the end of the generation. I think there's like 2 chapters left, I think. Lester. He does not get a girlfriend. We're not going to give him money. The only way he could afford the Paragon Band is if I sold 11th grand worth of stuff. He's trying to get the Brave Bow to 50 stars. Honestly, he's getting a lot of use on both of those inherited weapons. Let's see. How much would these things be worth? I really want to get him promoted in the promotion party episode. So we're going to have to... I mean, I don't have to do nothing. But I am going to do this. So he's going to have a little bit harder time than Favel. No youthful to back him up. HP, strength, speed, defense. Perfect, Lester. That's what I needed to see, buddy. So now we go back to the pawnbroker. We buy the Paragon Band. Hopefully we can still get him to level 20. The only fight I'm worried about is actually the final fight. But as long as he can get to level 20, that's all that really matters. HP, luck, defense. That's fine. This should be automatic. He gets 2 attacks that are basically crits. Yeah. And then that's the promotion. That's what really counted. So good enough. I'm glad I bought the Paragon Band just to get this out of the way at the beginning of the chapter. HP, skill, speed. And let's go promote. So good. Arc Knight. I mean, Archer Knight from Bow Knight's kind of silly. What's a good name for a promoted mounted archer? I mean, in the Game Boy Advance one, Fire Emblem 7, it was like Nomad Trooper, and then it was... Ranger's the new one. They call it in... No, they call it Bull Knights now, but we already have a Bow Knight. Anyway, 2 skill, 3 strength, 2 speed, 2 defense, 3 resistance. Not great, really. I feel like there's just not enough love for the mounted archers. Just archers in general in this game don't get a lot of love for stats and promotion gains and all that. I mean, he's on a horse. He's got 9 movement. He's strong. But, you know what I mean, right? Like, he didn't get very good stat ups. Let's buy him... Oh, buy that killer bow, because I think I got to use... I'm going to save it. I don't know what's more likely to win this last fight. I'm kind of curious. Double attacks or maybe a crit. I bet you he needs the crit, because it's a Baron. He can do 18 damage. Yeah, I bet you he needs a couple crits here. There you go. I think the killer bow was the correct choice for that fight. The brave bow would have shot a lot more, but they wouldn't have done very much damage. HP, skill, speed. I really need some more strength, buddy. That's the trouble with archers, man. They never get enough strength. And then they hit, maybe they hit reliably, but they just do chip damage because they never kill anything. Anyway, that's another fight done. Sell the Paragon Band. Buy back the silver bow, I guess. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. Good job, Lester. Who's next? Anybody else before we're getting pretty late here for sure. Most people are promoted. I wonder if we could get Nana through the arena. She's got a brave sword. I couldn't afford the Paragon Band. I don't know if I'd even want to buy it on her. Would I want to try to buy the Paragon Band? She would need 11k. We could sell like the Miracle Sword or something, or the Earth Sword. We don't use the Earth Sword very much. It is like magic. I'm going to put a save down because I'm not sure how I feel about this. But this is what we're going to do. And if I can get her promoted, we can get her promoted. She is pretty strong. She's not very tanky. HP, skill, and luck. She's also not very skilled. She's probably not going to be faster than this guy, so he's going first. She's got about the same accuracy. She wins this. I wasn't expecting 4 attacks in a row. So she loses this. There's no way. What would possibly get her through that? The Miracle Sword? Maybe? So then I couldn't... I'm sorry, I'm save scumming my life away here. But then we can't have the Paragon Band. Well, I mean... Would we... Yeah. Because we can get through the first couple rounds. Still not enough, right? Well, this is just for science, just to see if we even have a way to win here. It really just depends on how much damage she takes. She took exactly enough to die. That's unfortunate. So all of this is moot. She can't beat that guy unless she got very lucky with the Brave Sword. And she will need some more HP or defense to survive the Miracle Sword, or some shenanigans with healing to get her to the right HP. So then buying the Paragon Band, doing all this with her, that's more trouble than it's worth at the moment. I will get Nana promoted this chapter one way or the other, but the arena is just not meant for her right now. Fee, how about Fee? We could probably do Fee quick. I don't think I'm going to do everyone today's episode. We're already like way over time. But I want to get all the easy people out of the way. And Fee is one of the easy people, because she's got a critical Brave Lance. And you're just going to watch her clear this out like nobody's business. Oh, that was like strength and magic or something, sorry. Heavy gas pedal finger. Well, watch this one. It's very important to get your level ups. Oh, also she got to level 20 already. HP skill, alright, that's fine. Alright, here we go. Looks like you're ready to become a Falcon Knight. Yes. As long as I get all the easy promotions out of the way. Because I basically, between episodes, I want to update all my my unit cards on the side there. So I want to get everyone promoted right now, basically. I'm going to call this the promotion party episode, one way or the other. Alright, 3 skill, 3 speed, 7 magic, 1 defense, 5 resistance, 0 strength. It's a good thing we gave her a power ring. She's got a lot of magic. She would make a pretty good magic sword wielder as well. Maybe even a better magic sword wielder than Ares would have. That's an option. That's something to think about. She does get C rank in stave, so I should probably buy that heal staff with her that I sold from, or I will eventually sell from Nana, because then she can also do some chip healing. Like, she won't be a great healer, but she can do some. And I mean, she's going to primarily use this thing anyway to kill. I think the power ring is necessary on her. She is not very strong. But anyway, let's finish off the arena. That should be no big deal, right? I think we just got a crit there, by the way. Good, good. HP and resistance. She does have a lot of resistance. That's fair, too. She's a reasonably good mage killing Pegasus Knight. That's a standard Pegasus Knight thing, right? Alright, sell the Paragon Band. Repair up your Brave Lance. Fairly pricey. It would be the Pawnbroker, but it's probably not here right now. Yeah, we'll get her the heal sword before the heal sword. We'll get her the heal staff eventually. Is there anyone else we can promote? I was hoping Johan would get promoted. We didn't make it. Everybody else is promoted, aren't they? Patty is not gonna be able to promote, even if we could get her through the arena, which I'll try next episode. 20 is the target for that. Nana, I think, was on the cusp, but just can't quite beat that Brave Sword jerk. The same guy that messed up Johan. I might... Actually, you know what might work is... depends on how much healing Fee could do, but like we could buy the heal staff on Fee because she's got less magic than some people. I think she would heal 23 HP with the heal staff. I think it's 10 plus magic. That would put... If you were at 1 HP from fighting, heal up to 24, this guy was doing 11 damage per hit. That would put her in miracle range to wipe him out. Do you want me to test that out? Is this something we need to do? Did I, Yeah. I don't think I want that Earth Sword anyway. This is probably her set that she wants to keep. Men Staff for real heals. And return for XP. She can always farm XP with that. I don't know who needs the Thief Sword, so I'm not going to mess with that right now. Alright, let's send her to the arena for the 3rd time, I know. And then she needs to lose this fight. Yeah. Then we send Fee to the pawnbroker, buy the heal. This is like 4-dimensional chess. 5-dimensional. We're up to 5 dimensions, guys. Then we go out. Then Fee uses her brand new healing staff. And we hope that my math checks out. I don't know if her mom, Erin, ever used her staff skill after promotion. My math did check out. Very nice myself. Thank you. Thank you. Now, we've got to make sure we equip the Miracle Sword. I still can't afford that Paragon Band, right? Would it... Oh, you know what? Thief Sword's cheap enough. I'd rather have double XP. After all the work I went through, let's not get lazy here. Alright, this time for sure. Fight with the Miracle Sword. Alright. What do you think? I think this is... Yes. So now she wins. Eventually. It's 11 minus 2 is 9. Times 10 is 90. And then hit rate minus 90. So at negative 10 hit rate. And there you go. Nana has succeeded. Where Johan could not. Now, can she make it further in the arena while she's got the Paragon Band? Because this is all for moot if she beats 1 level and then dies immediately. So, she's not even very good against lances. I'm going to try with the Brave Sword because it's the default win quick weapon. Yeah, okay. Normally she's fine. It was really just against that jerk that was too fast and got 4 attacks in a row. This should be fine. She's got basically no resistance, but Brave Sword just wins, so that's fine. Her level ups have been kind of sad. This one might be tough too. This one might be tough. Let's see. So he can do 19 damage. That puts her at 8. Dodge. Nana! So, would she have won? I didn't actually check the math. Would she have won with this? This is minus 30%. That's not enough. Dang it, Nana! So how do we get her through this thing? So he is dealing 29 damage. Dang it, she was so close there too with that RNG. 32 minus her defense. Let me just double check. I know, this is super long again. She's so close to promoting, though. 32 minus 13. So she's taking 29 damage. So she needs to be at like 30 or low 30s HP. So do I have anyone that can get her there? Yes. If Sed had a heal staff, he would heal for 33. That would put her at 34. Oh boy, we're going into the next level strats here. But we can't sell someone else has a heal staff though. Someone else has a heal staff. I can still dance too if I someone I feel like I must have had 2 heal staffs. I wonder if that Corporal guy has it. Where's my other healer? Nana, Lana. Is that it? Do I really not have 2 heal staffs? So I'll have to dance if I want to do this. This is getting far more complicated than I wanted. Really? I can also, there's a place for this specifically. This is what this is for, basically. I know I have 2. Lana has 1. Okay. Right, I was always looking at Nana and Julia. I was ignoring my primary healer, Lana, who's also already given money. So we're dancing. Alright, that's fine. Is there anyone else we want to make an action with before we dance? I mean, I was hoping to have Sed heal and then dance for him after, but this is not going to work. So if I want to dance, should I send him to the arena first? Yes. He's not going to afford the Paragon Band. He's just going to clear the arena quickly.
and then buy the heal staff and heal, because yeah, it's gonna end his turn. Yeah, okay. We're not gonna watch him unless he gets a promotion or level up. There we go. We'll watch the level up. Otherwise, SETI is too strong. Like, he doesn't even have any stats to go up, right? Like, HP, skill, yeah. Like, what is he gonna do, seriously? He got a crit. Great. Alright, got another level up. That's fine. 2 level ups without the Paragon Band. HP, luck. Like I said, his level up sucks. That's fine. Imagine if he had the Forseti Tomb. It would be even more overpowered. Alright, so that's just done before we do this. I really do need to end this episode. I want to get one more promotion. Greed Ankylo strikes again. Alright, so Lana, and if I'd been like super like psychic, I would have known to sell Lana's heal staff so that we'd have access. I mean, geez, there's no way I could have guessed. Pawnbroker, sell the heal staff. And then set. I hope this math works out. Right, and then he very carefully heals Nana, and it's just the right amount. I don't know exactly how much aim this guy had on her, but this might have worked. We've already tried it once this turn. Come on. Come on down. So she's going to be at 5. Oh. That didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Well, that's why I put a save down, right? Alright, well, sorry guys, Nana's not getting promoted right now. There might be a way, so she needs, oh geez, sorry. He does 29 damage, but I didn't actually check his accuracy, so. It's not with that weapon, though. Sorry. I am going to end the episode just in a second. With the Miracle Sword. Oh, they weigh the same. It doesn't even matter. I was thinking, like, that might change. 79. So she really needs to be low HP. Wow. So he does 29 damage. She needs to be at, like, 80% reduction, which means she has to be, like, 1, 2, or 3 HP only. So we need a heal for BD 29 and 32. Were we seriously just 1 HP over with SETI? Like, no, he probably had, did he have a 9% chance? If she was healed to 34 minus 29 is 5. Oh no, so that's only minus 60%. So he was at 19%, and he hit her as soon as his first 19% swing, he hit right through the Miracle Sword, I think, unless I forgot to equip the Miracle Sword. Which would be hilarious. But yeah, it's not a guaranteed win no matter what anyway. So we'd have to heal her up to 30, 31, or 32 HP, which unfortunately we might not be able to do. That's 23 or... No, I don't think anyone's going to have the perfect amount of magic stat. She can't heal herself. Fee's too little. You might be able to get away with 1 regeneration, because she should regenerate. But I don't know exactly. Like, 1 turn of regeneration in the castle might give her 6 or 7. So that might put her at 6 or 7. And then 23... Like, if she healed to 7... and then we healed her with 23 with Fee, that would put her at 30, and she would definitely survive. But this is getting very finicky at that point, and there's no guarantee she heals exactly 7. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have to end the episode here. Sorry I didn't get everyone promoted. I tried. We got everyone except 3 people. Johan, Nana, and Patty. Next episode, there will be a little bit of arena-ing, although it won't take too long, and we'll get to the actual map. Just for the record's sake... We did get through more than half, and some of these people don't count, because lean doesn't really matter. Oifi is easy enough. Said we already did, technically. Julia will be easy. Finn, maybe. Shannon will be easy. You know, most of these don't matter. Like, we could do Leaf any... Like, point is, next episode, we'll get the arena done. I will plan out my cards. I'll probably just show the promoted card for Nana
and Johan, expecting them to get promoted sometime next couple episodes. So you guys just get to see it early on the side, just so I get them all done together. And I have some inventory to move around, although there's not too much more we need to do, but I'll try to plan it out ahead of time a little bit. There's a couple things to buy and a couple things we might want to shuffle around. Those rings, I need to figure out who buys the speed ring, for instance. And again, this is the kind of time where, I know, super overtime, this is the best time to talk about it, but it's nice to have these charts, right? Like, we can see, like, who could use 5 speed? Lean doesn't need it, Nana doesn't need it, Patty, Johan, probably, but not enough money. Finn, maybe. Ares, actually not a bad idea. He could get some value out of it. Oifi, also not bad. You know, anyone that's, like, not mid-20s or higher could probably get some good value out of the speed ring. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our arena episode. You know, I think they're fun, and I have had some good positive comments on them. I worry a little bit with these super long episodes and not really making any, like, progression, but that will come. That will come next time. So, hope you've enjoyed. Next time, I will see you for probably really Chapter 9, for real. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.